Hey guys, I'm back again, and yes, it has been a super long time, it feels like. I stopped filming mid-June because in mid-June I had an accident. I fell down the stairs at my house and I broke my malleolus bone, which is the bone which is in your bottom half of your leg, but it's the one that's very thin, and I broke it very near to my ankle. So I, of course, had to be operated on. And so I now have a plate and some screws in my leg. And yeah, so I'm now doing physical therapy. So I had to do 48 days in a cast. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw, you probably followed some of the updates and stuff. But that was very long and very grueling because I had to have anticoagulant shots. I had to have blood tests every week. And in the first 2 weeks, I had to have my wound cleaned every other day. And then around day 15 or 16, they had to take the 15 staples out of my leg because I had like a really long scar at the bottom of my leg. So yeah, girl, I've been through it. All right. So I got my cast off on the 29th of July, and I immediately went to start doing physical therapy 2 days later, and I'm being for the physical therapy for a minute. So as of now, I've had maybe about 11 visits, 12 visits to the physical therapist. And my progress has been very good because now I have a lot of my flexibility back in my foot, and I've been walking with a crutch, and now I can walk without a crutch for short distances. So I'm doing pretty well. I started walking, I had a walker, literally it was the same walker I was using when I had my cast, and I immediately after 1 week after 1 week of physical therapy, I suddenly changed from the walker to 2 crutches, and then a week later it was 1 crutch. So I'm progressing pretty well. But the big ick is, you remember I said I had a plate and some screws in my leg. I'm gonna have to have that plate removed. Maybe, I think he said within 8 to 11 months of me getting the cast off, which makes it around anywhere between March and June or something like that. So that's a big problem. It's because I have to live with that in my leg, and it does prick from time to time when in different situations, or being the condition of my leg, if it's swollen or not or whatever. So that's where I've been. So I have not been able to film. I was first depressed. No, first I was pissed, then I was depressed, then I accepted the situation, and pretty much the first 2 weeks I was in pain, so I could not even concentrate, much less read anything. And then, around July, I started, getting back into, like, second week of July, I started getting back into reading. So I read a few things, and so now I'm, fully back into reading. So this is a hashtag Friday Reads / Where You Been Dee. So let me tell you what I've been reading. So I have been reading A House for Mr. Biswas by V.S. Naipaul. This is a bomb, man. I mean, okay, I still have that to read, that part right there to read. And I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. I'm thinking, why haven't I read V.S. Naipaul before now? But yeah, this is really good. I'll probably be back with a review of this. I want to be finished with this by Tuesday. I've been buddy reading it with Karen from Run Right Reads. We had a bit of an hiccup though in our buddy reading because maybe about 12 days ago I started having dizziness, and I didn't know what it was from, so I had to go to the doctor. Found out that my inner ear crystals were messed up. They had jumped out of the inner ear, and when your inner ear crystals jump out of your inner ear, you You're spatially, you're messed up. You feel like everything is spinning, the room is spinning and stuff. So I had to do some treatments to get over that. Finally got over it, and so now I'm back to reading this book. Now that's what the Friday reads, that's what I'm gonna be reading this weekend. Hopefully I can crush this in the next 4 days, I would say. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no, next 5 days. I want to be finished with this by Wednesday. Let's put it that like that. So as far as my other reading, I had started to read quite a few books at the same time. So I'm not really going to talk about those for the moment. I'm going to see how much of it I can get read in September. In which case I'll be back with some kind of a wrap up or something. Or maybe I'll do a wrap up at the mid-September range or something. I don't know. Because there were just a lot of little books that I had started reading and never finished. Not because I didn't like them. It's just because I was in this not a great place. I'm not in my normal self feeling, because I'm off work, so every day I'm off work, I ain't getting paid. So I have a lot of things going on in my mind at the moment. So I have been starting books and reading them a little bit and then stopping and then starting something else, and that's not working. I really got to get it together. So once I have all of those or a few of those read, I'll maybe come back for some reviews. Let me know below if you prefer for me to do sort of just like a wrap up where I talk briefly about the books, or do you want me to do like my normal, review per book? Yeah, so that's about it. This will be my first video filmed on the day, letting y'all know that I'm not dead. Another thing is, I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel while I was away, because I noticed I hit over 10,000 subscribers. This for me is just a milestone. I can't believe it, because when I think I started BookTube over 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago, and now I'm at 10,000 subscribers. And when I started, I just thought, look, I'm just gonna be, one of the old ones on here talking about books. Probably nobody's gonna care, but anyway, I'll put my 2 cents in and see what happens. I never once thought this many people would be interested in my channel, interested to hear what I have to say about books. Freaking fantastic. There will be some kind of giveaway or something, some kind of party giveaway. I'm working on that. So we're gonna have some other things I've been thinking about. There's gonna be a big read along of The Count of Monte Cristo. So the next video will be on that, where I'll give the details and breakdown of that. It's going to be in October, November. So if you're interested, gear up with your copy of The Count of Monte Cristo. And yeah, there's some other little things coming. There's even going to be a Read So Lit Awards month for February. I'm going to have another video to give you the information on that, because I'm, calling all interested Black booktubers to help me with this. They're interested in being a judge. So yeah, so while I've been away convalescing, I have been thinking about what I can do when I get back. And so here I am. So that's all I have for you today. I don't want this to be too long, but to look for the next video, which will the next 2 videos, one for the read along of The Count of Monte Cristo, and the second one for the Read So Lit Awards. Okay, bye.